like an heel clicking voice was heard all over in one of the top 5 companies in Korea, making the whole employees over there to run back to their seats, making the whole office just like a chaotic classroom when the students see the headmistress. But soon the atmosphere went dead silent as the female figure, with exceptional beauty, walked in with a cold face. Her one glare was enough to make the person in front of her to leave his or her soul. Moving aside to each and every corner of the office, she left to her cabin, followed by her secretary, Mia. Shin Yeonim, one of the top 5 CEOs of Korea, and also known with the tag of the arrogant and cold boss lady. She was cold, rude, and had no compromise in work. Yeonim, schedule. Mia, ma'am, you have a meeting with Mr. Choi in 1 hour. Yeonim, what about the deal with Mr. Jung? Sweat started to form on the forehead of her secretary as she continued. Mia, ma'am, he refused the offer. Yeonim, darkened eyes. Why? Ma'am, he got a better offer with the Kims. And that's it. Kims, which is also included in the top 5 companies of Korea, as well as your competitor. Being the best also brings competition, and the CEO of the Kims, Kim Taehyung, was your business rival. You both was never able to have a good bond in business, nor in any conversation, as it would end up in an argument. Soon your phone rang. You clearly knew who it was before seeing the caller ID. Yes, it was Kim Taehyung, acting as a business rival. On the call, Taehyung. Hello, Miss Yeonim. Yeonim. What? Taehyung. How is the business going? A smirk was plastered all over his face while talking to you. I heard you lost your deal. Is it true? Your jaw clenched as your nerves were visible near your mandible. Taehyung, try hard next time. Call hanged. Just after that call, your phone was shattered into pieces as you smashed it on the ground. Kim Taehyung, you shouted. After some time, Mia, ma'am, Mr. Shin is calling you. She handed her phone to you. Shin, I heard you lose the deal. I expect more from you, Yeonim. Don't disappoint me like this. And yes, I want you in Eds's restaurant at 6. Yeonim, here Mia. You handed her phone back to her in a low tone. Mia, ma'am, are you okay? Yeonim, closing your eyes and leaning back on your chair. No one sees your effort or your success, but will always judge your failure. You can leave. Right now you were with your family at Eds's restaurant, waiting for your father's friend and his family. You were scrolling through your phone, but when you heard footsteps approaching you, you lifted your head up to see an elderly man of your father's age hugging your father, but then you saw a person you didn't want it to see. Kim Taehyung. Soon his eyes also landed on yours. And here starts the glaring competition. Mr. Kim, so we would like to say that we fixed your marriage together. Tae and Yeonim. What? I'm not gonna marry him, nor her. Mr. Shin, we already fixed your marriage and it's final. Mrs. Kim, and accepted. No matter how much you both disagreed, in the end, you both had to lose your grudges in front of your parents. Walking through the aisle while holding your father's hand, you looked up to see the most handsome man. He was indeed perfect in all angles. Soon your eyes met his, which made your heart beat rise. When I looked at her, I was lost in her beauty. She was looking so beautiful, as I wasn't able to take my eyes off her. Priest, now you may kiss the bride. Both the cold hearts started beating fast, looking at each other. He slowly moved towards you. Slowly sliding his hands on her slim waist, he moved his face closer to hers. Leaning closer, he lightly pecked her lips and parted away. The crowd cheered for the newly wedded couples. Why? You were trying hard to calm yourself, as the slow touches was giving you goosebumps and a crowd of butterflies. Soon the event ended, and you both left to your new home, gifted by your parents. After you both reached, you were struggling with your wedding gown, but then you felt yourself in air, yawning. What the hell? What are you doing? Put me down. Taehyung, why? I'm just helping my wife, he said with a smirk, yawning. Just put me down. Taehyung, he was about to drop you on the ground, but you hold his neck tightly, not to fall. Taehyung, why, ma'am? Are you not getting down? Yawning. You were so done with this annoying behavior, and you let him carry you inside. After getting inside, he slowly made you stand on your feet and spoke. Taehyung, there's a problem. Yawning. What? Taehyung, there is only one bedroom. Yawning. Are you kidding me? In this big ass mansion, there is only one room? Taehyung, yeah. Yawning. You will sleep on the couch. Taehyung, huh. As if I will listen to you. He left you and walked towards the bedroom. Yawning. Stomping your feet. Jerk. You also walked to the room. You were keeping pillows in the middle of the bed. Yawning. Don't you dare cross this border if you want to live. Taehyung, better you be at your place. After some time, you dozed off quickly and he turned towards you and saw your cute pointy face while sleeping. He slowly removed the pillow and again looked at you with loving eyes. He was also about to sleep, but soon he felt the tiny hands and legs on him. He opened his eyes only to see you hugging him like a koala, while keeping your head on his chest. Taehyung, look how cute you are while sleeping, but turn to be all bossy and rude when you wake up. He also wrapped his hand around your tiny waist, pulling you closer to him. Soon you both slept while cuddling with each other. The fact was Taehyung already loved you since high school, but the only problem he had with you was you always find competition with him, which he didn't like. You consider him as your biggest competitor. So he always tried to make you lose your ego. He just wanted you to realize that it's not necessary to find competition in everything. And in your case, your heart also had some place for him, but you were too blinded to see it. Time skip morning. You woke up in the morning and soon your cheeks heated up, seeing Taehyung so close to your face, where his hands were on your waist and your legs and hands around him as typically sleeping on him. Soon he also woke up. You got up from him, yawning. Why the hell are you sleeping on my side? Taehyung, excuse me, madam. You are the one who is sleeping on my side. Huh? But why were you hugging me? Taehyung, look who is saying, who was literally sleeping on me. Your name. I kept the pillow though. You made a small pound and left to freshen up. And Taehyung chuckled seeing your face. Your name mind. You was looking cute too. Your name. What are you even thinking? You both were getting ready to attend a party and he was waiting for you. Taehyung, yeah, how long will you take? But then he heard heel clicking and he looked up to see you in a red off-shoulder dress. He was just staring you without blinking his eyes. Your name. Oof. Why does he always look so good? Your name. Shall we go? Huh? Okay. She's gonna be my aunt one day. Mumble. At the party. You both were walking, but suddenly your heels went off. You were about to bend down to put it on, but then you felt a warm hand on your ankle. Taehyung knelt down in front of you, taking your legs, holding your ankle. He took your heels and made you wear it. You were beyond words by his action as it gave you a zoo of butterflies in your stomach. Everyone was looking at you both with shocked eyes, seeing the most powerful yet cold CEO kneeling in front of you. For Taehyung, he could make the whole world to kneel in front of him because of the power he held. But today, he showed everyone that the only one who could make him kneel is his queen. He again stood in front of you, forwarding his hands towards you. You slowly held his hands, looking down as you were a whole red tomato by now. You were talking with some of the business people and was a little away from Taehyung. He was coming towards you but was stopped by one of his father's business friend, Mr. Kang. Kang, Taehyung? Taehyung, hi uncle. Kang, how have you been? I heard you married Mrs. Shin your name? Taehyung, yes uncle. Kang, oh my son, how are you wearing her? Taehyung, what happened uncle? Kang, oh come on Taehyung, in business industry, she is known as the most arrogant and bossy lady. Taehyung, smile. Yes, she may be cold, arrogant and bossy, but still, it's indeed a matter of fact that the same bossy, arrogant lady of the whole business industry is one of the top 5 CEOs of Korea, with her 3 years of experience, whereas being in the industry for almost 30 years, you could never make it. And yes, Mr. Kang, please beware of that arrogant, cold, bossy lady. You know what? If she gets angry, she can destroy your 30 years of experience with her 3 years. Mr. Kang, son, I was just joking. Taehyung, but I wasn't. With that, Taehyung left from there, but little did he know that you were listening to their conversation the whole time as a smile was formed on your lips. It's a different kind of feel when your partner defends you as a protective shield. 3 months passed of your marriage, and indeed he was successful in melting your coldness little by little by annoying you. And in the night, the pillow was still there, which used to get disappear in the night. And his annoying behavior was making a way to your heart, which made you develop feeling towards him. But in the last 2 weeks, you were too busy in work as he was barely able to see you, as you used to wake up before him and used to come off after he slept. It was difficult for you to handle a lot of work pressure. Ma'am, Mr. Han rejected our proposal. Your name? Mia, ma'am, are you okay? You may leave now. You were tired, both physically and mentally. Obviously, it hurts when your hard work doesn't pay, and with the pressure of being the best. Here, Taehyung was worried for you as it was already past 2 in the morning, and you were not picking up his calls. He was about to head out in search for you, but then he heard the doorknob clicking as you came in. Taehyung, where were you? His tone was stern. Your name, office. Taehyung, then why the hell you are not picking up my calls? Only he knows how scared he was. Negative thoughts were running in his mind, making him more worried, and now his worries came out as a shout. But that was not at all helping at the situation, as your eyes were engulfed by darkness, and soon you lose control of your body. But before you hit the ground, your slim waist was held by your strong arms. Taehyung, hey, what happened? Baby, I'm sorry, I will never shout at you. Please open your eyes. While tapping your cheeks, he got to know you were burning. Carrying your unconscious body in his arms, he rushed towards your shared bedroom. He gently placed you on the bed and made a call to his home, who was a doctor. On the call, Taehyung, your name fainted and she is burning. Jin, wait, I'll come. Taehyung, come fast, Jin, I'm on the way, Taehyung. Calm down. Taehyung, how can I calm down when here I myself is about to get a heart attack? Jin, oof, Taehyung, relax, I'm coming, okay? You woke up and found yourself in the bedroom with a worried Tae sitting beside you. But just after you woke up, he started to shower you with questions and cute scoldings. Taehyung, how are you now? Are you feeling better? Should I call the doctor? Yawning. I'm fine now. Taehyung, why the hell were you overworking? You should take care of yourself. You literally gave me a heart attack. Why are you stressing this much? You're not a kid anymore. His words were cut when you hugged him tightly while crying. Hey, what happened? Are you okay? Yawning. I'm tired, Tae. I'm tired of being the best. I can't anymore. I tried. I'm trying. But now I'm tired of all these. He hugged you tightly while slowly caressing your hairs, whereas you were getting comfort and peace in his embrace. Come, let's go out for a drive. Urine refused as he also wanted a break. Yawning. Bike? Tae, any problem? No. Smiling secretly. The cold breeze hitting your soft skin, which gave you goosebumps. You unconsciously wrapped your hands around his waist while resting your head on his broad back, feeling his warmth in the cold atmosphere. Without knowing, your actions were making someone's heart beat fast. He was smiling, and somewhere in him, he did knew he was becoming your comfort zone. Yawning. Wow, it's amazing. Your eyes were shining as he brought you to the amusement park. was seeing happiness in your eyes, seeing you getting happy over these small things where those luxurious things could never bring that on your face. Come, let's go there. You were dragging him like a child where he was seeing a completely different side of yours, which was so different from the cold, bossy businesswoman. After dragging him for almost all the rides, you were pounding angry on him like a small baby as he didn't let you have the ice cream cause you had fever. Stop with that pound. He was controlling hard not to kiss you. You are sick, Yearning. But I'm fine now, Taehyung. You should have thought that before getting sick. Yearning, mean idiot. Taehyung, I heard that. You didn't know why you were opening yourself in front of him. He brought that old Yearning who was buried years ago, who was a childish, playful, cheerful girl, maybe because of the fact that you were already in love with him. After riding for some time, you both reached on a hilltop viewpoint. It's beautiful, Taehyung, just like you, huh? You know, our parents want us to be the best and will push us to the core to get our best. But sometimes they may well lose to see that we are hurting. But that doesn't mean they don't love us. Your dad was harsh on you, but you don't know how much he is proud of you. As all the times when I meet him, he only talks about you and says that my daughter is one of the most successful businesswomen in the industry. But you also do have fault in you. Instead of trying to put competition on yourself, you could have talked to him. Just a 30 minutes of father-daughter talk could have sorted all this. After all, he's your father. A small sob left your mouth as he was right. His old words were right. When you felt the pressure, which was more than you couldn't handle, you could have talked to him. After all, he was your dad. He slowly side-hugged you while comforting you. Taehyung was waiting outside while you were with Mr. Shin inside his cabin, letting the father and daughter to have some time alone. After some time, a small smile was formed in lips, seeing the duo hugging each other and crying. Indeed, it was just a matter of communication gap. And after spending the whole day with Mr. Shin, you and Tae left your house. Thank you, Tae. For understanding me, for being with me, for everything. He gave you his bossy smile and pulled you closer to him by your waist. You don't have to, as the day we got married, you became a part of me and I'll try my best to make a smile on these beautiful lips. Don't look at me like that or else I'll kiss you. Moving your face closer to his, you slowly sealed your lips on his, where he smiled between the kiss and pulled you closer to him by your waist. Painting heavily, you both parted away looking into each other's eyes, while love-filled eyes, where you would never need any formal confession as it was all shown in actions. You both were in a meeting where you were completely pissed as the client secretary was crushing on your husband, while Taehyung was enjoying seeing you jealous as if you will eat her alive. After the meeting, Client Secretary, Mr. Kim, can you please help me with this paperwork of the project? Taehyung, cut off. Secretary will help you with that as it's not his job, and stay away from my man or it won't take me a second to take those eyeballs of yours, which was eyeing him. She gulped hard, hearing your dangerous voice, and left the meeting room. More like she ran away from there, and you were about to leave, but when you felt yourself in air as Tae picked you up and placed you on the table and stood in between your legs, pulling you closer by your waist. Taehyung, were you jealous? Yeonim, oh come on, last day you almost punched one of our clients who was eyeing on me. So, isn't it obvious? Taehyung, well, yes. So, Mrs. Kim, I didn't get my dinner yesterday. Huh? You had your dinner yesterday? No, I hadn't, but I'll have my lunch. With that, he carried you in his arms. Yeonim, yeah, Mr. Kim, I can walk. Taehyung, I don't think you will be able to walk after my lunch, he said with a smirk. The enemy yet lovely couple continued their love story with their daily silly fights and arguments, and with a lot more love.